Hey y'all, welcome back to another live. Y'all, hopefully my what's the word? Connection doesn't do bad because I'm on my laptop. But hey y'all, if I feel like I haven't been on here in a while, but then again, I feel like I have. But anyways, hey, if y'all are new here, my name is Lane, and pretty much on this channel we talk about online income, digital products, and how we can build businesses and work for ourselves, y'all, and not have to work for anybody else. That's literally what I talk about, how to create options for yourself and not depend on one paycheck. So basically multiple streams of income. If that's something you are interested in and you've been wanting to know how to do it, this live is for you. I come live multiple times a week, at least 3 times a week, sometimes more, just showing ways that you can actually make money online and not have to be stuck in that paycheck to paycheck cycle. And the thing is, y'all, like I always say, even if you're not stuck in that paycheck to paycheck cycle and you have one job that pays you well, you still should be learning how to build another stream of income, especially now, y'all. I don't know if y'all been watching and seeing what's going on in the world, but especially now, I feel like nobody should depend on one stream of income, y'all. Nobody. Like I feel like that even more now than I did back then. Because at the end of the day, y'all, to be honest, I'm not against 9 to 5s because, like I say, I've worked in 9 to 5 my whole life up until what last year, y'all. Oh, and the other day, y'all, the other day, what day was it? I want to say Sunday. Yeah, Sunday made exactly 1 year since I quit my 9 to 5 job. So 1 year Sunday to the day since I've been 9 to 5 free. And the crazy thing, out of the whole year, y'all, the whole 365 days, it wasn't one time that I thought about going back. It wasn't one time that I regretted it. It wasn't one time that I thought about going back. And that's the best part about it. That's the blessing in it. The fact that I never thought about it, didn't have any regrets. And it pretty much showed me that I did the right thing, y'all. But like I was saying, if you are somebody who is working a job, whether you live in paycheck to paycheck, whether you have a good job and you want options, you want another way that you can make income so you're not dependent on that one. That's kind of what I talk about here, y'all. And the main way that I tell people to do it is digital products. Because digital products, honestly, is one of the easiest, simplest streams of incomes that you can do. Yes, it takes work, so it's not going to just be like something you just jump in and you just make money overnight. I mean, you can make money overnight, but I don't tell people that because you never know. It depends on the person. But if you're somebody who's willing to put in the work, and when I say put in the work, y'all, I'm talking about mindset too, because mindset is a big thing. And that's part of the reason why a lot of people don't succeed is simply because they have a sorry mindset. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the internet, but like all the videos that I be seeing about people saying crazy stuff, and I'm just like, y'all, I feel sorry for y'all. Like when I be seeing these videos, I just be like, I feel sorry for y'all because some of the stuff that you come across that people say, I'm just like, y'all, do your research. Like if you want to talk about SCAM, that would be the 9 to 5. Yeah, that would definitely be the 9 to 5. But like I said, I'm not against all of them, but it's definitely a scam. 9 to 5s. Because if you think about it, y'all, people be wanting to say like digital products are this, digital products are that. At the end of the day, y'all, it's no different than a job, if not better. Because with a job, you're getting paid what, 20, 25, 20, $22 an hour, and the CEO above you is getting paid thousands, hundreds of thousands. Y'all, it's a scam. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, but people don't view it that way. They want to look at online income like that because they're not used to it. And when it's something out of the ordinary, out of the normal of what you've been taught, some people don't know how to switch up their mindset and adjust the way they think. And y'all, those are the people who are going to get left behind. I'm just saying. The people who stay stuck in that mindset are going to be the ones that stay struggling, stay living paycheck to paycheck, stay living with one income stream and all the things that go into that, right? And that's just how I feel. Like that's my honest opinion. Actually, it's a fact. It's an actual fact. Because who do you know that's rich and a millionaire that works for somebody else? Nobody. Because 9 to 5s were not designed to make you rich and make you wealthy. They were designed just to make you comfortable. If that, some people are not even comfortable, right? But they weren't designed to make you live a life of abundance and be wealthy and be able to do the things you want to do. So that's kind of how I even got into digital marketing. I discovered this space when I became tired of my 9 to 5. I don't know if I have new people in here to my channel or not, but I literally was just like some of y'all working a 9 to 5. I'm a mom of three. I was burnt out. I was tired emotionally, mentally at my job. On top of that, I hated it and they wasn't paying me enough, right? So instead of just sitting there in my own sorrow and misery, like some people do, I took it upon myself to find another stream of income. And that happened to be digital marketing because that's what was coming up. That's what was popping up the most. And I at first, I'm not gonna lie, like my first reaction was probably like most of y'all, like, oh my God, this can't be true. You know what I mean? That be most of the time that's our reaction to stuff, especially if it's not something we're used to seeing. But only the strong will survive. I'm gonna just put it like that. Only the strong will survive. People who got a little bit of wisdom. You know what I mean? You got to have a little bit of wisdom and discernment. If you don't, you ain't going to make it because you going to stay in that cycle like, oh, she lying. Oh, it's a scam. Oh, it's it. Okay, when you go over there and do you and I'm going to do me, So that's what I mean by only the strong will survive because, like, you got to be smart enough when you see things to kind of do a little bit of research. And if you do that, you will clearly see like digital marketing is like one of the top paying industries just because it looks different to you because you see people online saying, hey, I don't work for anybody. Hey, I'm working from my phone. Hey, I'm at the coffee shop working. I'm on vacation. You see people saying, oh, I woke up and I made $1,000 overnight. Because y'all see that and y'all not used to that in y'all world, y'all immediately think, oh, this too good to be true. You got to get out of that. It ain't too good to be true. Them people just was smart enough to figure it out, right? We was smart enough to say, okay, you got two choices. Hey Kendra, hello, this is my first time. Hey, welcome to the channel. Um, you got two choices when you come across stuff that's new to you. You either can try it, step out on faith, and first do a little research, step out on faith and try it. If you're following somebody that you see all the time that's showing up every day, I mean, have common sense, y'all. If it wasn't real, like the people who've been here with me from day one, like I literally documented my whole journey on this channel before I even found digital products. When I was tired of my job, complaining every day because I was doing work from home content, right? Because I was working from home for a bank. And I got to a point where I was just burnt out. Like I was pretty much almost in tears going to work every day, y'all. And I was like, I got to do something. This is not life. I found digital marketing. I literally documented the whole thing, how I found it. I was faceless. I bought this course, made my first sale, ended up making 10K, y'all, my second month as a beginner, $10,000. Started April of 2024. Bought a $500 course from a complete stranger on Instagram because I was watching her content. I was following her. She was showing up all the time. And I was like, okay, I never even asked her any questions. I just chose her. That's what I mean by when you show up online and you give value, you build trust. Sometimes you have silent buyers who don't even question you. So I bought this course and I knew it had to work. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I had that little doubt, like, dang, who gonna buy this for me? I ain't got no income claims. I said all the things, and then I had to realize everybody started from zero. You gonna be in your sorrow, or you gonna put it in the work. And guess what, y'all? Once I started believing in myself, I changed my mindset, and I realized that I'm no different than these people. They don't got special powers. Like I be telling people, I don't have any special powers. I'm just a regular mom who was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And I did it, y'all. And I ended up making $10,000 in May of 2024, which was my second month after starting. The entire year going forward, I was bringing in more money selling digital products online than I was at the 9 to 5 that I was working that I hated. And I did both for a whole year. And I was faceless for a part of that time. So I didn't even have to show my face to make money, y'all. That's another thing. You don't got to show your face if you don't want to. I recommend you do if you're not shy, but it's not a requirement to make income because I've done the faceless thing, right? It's just to me, you build trust faster when you are face forward. Um, and I eventually quit my job March of 2025. Here we are in March of 2026, y'all. I've been 9 to 5 free for an entire year, and it all started with me stepping out on faith, believing in myself, changing up my mindset, thinking, oh, I have to work a job and struggle for the rest of my life. Now look, I'm in a spot where I make more money than I've ever made from any job, and I do it on my terms, y'all. I can use my phone. I literally make my income reflects my effort, basically. So there's no income cap. There's no ceiling to a online business like digital products, because you can make a lot of money. It depends on you. You can make a little. It depends on you, right? Do you have a course I can buy? Absolutely, Kendra. So that's what I'm gonna get into next. So what I was saying is, what I started with is not even what I be telling y'all to start with. I bought a $500 course called UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. I love the course. It changed my life, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. But I have been telling y'all, if y'all want a way to get in this space without having to spend $499 and still learn skills and learn how to make money online, SOB, standing on business, is what I've been promoting for maybe the past month. I still have UBC in my store because sometimes people go get it because they want to do the same thing I did, right? With the same course. But SOB, Standing on Business, is the program that I recommend, especially if you are a beginner, because it's very beginner friendly, it's very straight to the point. And not only is it going to teach you how to set all this up, set up your store and sell digital products, it's also going to give you multiple streams of income. You know what I mean? So not only do you get to learn how to sell digital products, but maybe you want to do TikTok shop. Maybe you want to learn how to be an Amazon influencer. Maybe you want to set up a print on demand store. Like, they literally include all these different ways that you can make money, y'all. Like, there's no limit to this. It's up to the person. But back to what I was saying, y'all, is two things you can do when you come across this information. Be smart enough to do a little research if you don't believe it. If you got enough sense to believe it, because depending on who you're hearing it from and if you're looking at their content, watching their videos, y'all just do a little research. You either can stay stuck knowing exactly what your day-to-day gonna look like. Oh, I'm gonna have this one check. I gotta work this many hours to get it. If I want extra, I gotta get them more time. I gotta work overtime. If I don't come to work, I'm gonna be short. Like, you literally know what your life is. If you fine with that, then stay where you at. So you got that choice to stay stuck and not know, or step out on faith and try something different that may actually change your life. Why wouldn't you do it, right? Because what do you have to lose at the end of the day? For me, it was like, you either gonna stay at this job and complain every day, or you gonna take a chance on yourself and buy this course. And that's exactly what I did. And it was the best thing I could have done, because it taught me how to build a high income skill, which is digital marketing. And now I'm able to make my own income, y'all. Own income. But Kendra, if you're serious about starting, SOB, Standing on Business, is what I recommend people start with. I can share my screen in a minute for anybody that wants to see it. But y'all, the way this works, just to give a quick breakdown, y'all, this is not hard. People make it hard because y'all be new and y'all be getting overwhelmed and y'all just be overthinking. Like, it's not hard. It is not hard at all. Just to give a quick overview so y'all kind of understand digital products. First of all, digital marketing, y'all. All that means is you're selling something online. That's it. It's a fancy term for you're on the internet and you're promoting some kind of product on social media or online. It doesn't matter if you're selling a digital product or a hat, some hair, some glasses. It don't matter. If you're promoting a product on the internet, you're doing the act of digital marketing, right? But the problem is, it's a skill, because you can literally get online and try to sell something and people overlook you, right? Because it's a skill. You got to learn how to do it, how to build trust. You got to learn all about the buyer psychology and all that kind of stuff, right? Digital products, all that is something that people can get most of the time via email by a file or a link via email. And you're usually clicking on a link or opening up a PDF or something like that, right? It's a digital product. You can't touch it physically, but when you buy it, you're going to get it instantly. It can be an online course. It can be an ebook. It can be a digital planner like the ones y'all use in GoodNotes. It can be an audio file too. It can be a master class. If you join a webinar, y'all, all of that is a digital product. It's digital. That means you join something, you click on something, and you immediately have access. That's it. And the reason why they're so good and people are making a lot of money, because you're literally investing once into buying a digital product that's done for you, y'all. That's the key word, done for you. And you get the right to resell the product yourself and make money from it. So do y'all not understand? So when you invest in a done for you digital product, a good one, y'all, not anything. That's why I come on here and show y'all what I'm talking about. You join or you invest in a done for you digital program that is going to allow you to resell it for 100% profit. Y'all heard that, 100% profit, meaning you make 100% profit. The product is not only going to allow you to resell it, but it's going to teach you what you need to know as a beginner because you're new. How are you going to know what to do? Like how to set up your store so that you can start selling it. So it's going to walk you through what to do to set everything up. All you literally got to do is watch the content, follow directions. If you can read and understand, you can do it. And then once you do that, you're allowed to promote the product. The program even teaches you how to create content and how to grow your following if you need to. You can do it faceless, you can do it face forward, or you can do it if using AI. If you know how to do AI, like AI twins and stuff like that. There's so many different ways you can do it. And all you're going to do is promote your digital product on social media. And you do that by creating content, y'all. Creating little short videos talking about it. And you can do it on TikTok, you can do it on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It doesn't matter. You choose kind of like where you want to do this at. But y'all, it's so easy to do. Like once you get into it and you're actually doing it, it's not hard to do it all. I'm gonna show y'all SOB real quick while I'm on here. I feel like I haven't showed or shared SOB in a minute. I don't know why I feel like that, but I do. Let me know when y'all can see my screen so that way y'all, I know y'all can see it, so I'm not just talking and y'all can't see nothing. But let me know if y'all can see it or not. But y'all, the best part about this, like I said, you can do it faceless or you can do it face forward like I do. Basically, your everyday content, y'all, you can turn into income. The things you do every day, thank you, Kendra. The things you do every day, you can turn it into income. You just have to find a way to attach a digital product to it. Make sense? Some of y'all be posting already, right? Let's say you post day in the life videos or you do like mini vlogs or you post random stuff on TikTok. You already on there posting for no reason. Ain't got no income coming in. You just posting. You use your everyday content, y'all, and you attach a digital product to it by putting a hook on the screen to capture the attention, writing a caption, talking about what you have to offer and how you're solving somebody's problem, and a call to action, y'all. And you learn more about that inside of the program. But it's no reason to be on social media scrolling and posting for free and not making any kind of income from it, y'all, at all. Like I said, if you're somebody who wants extra income or even possibly wants a possibility of leaving your 9 to 5, I highly, highly recommend y'all get into digital products. And I recommend starting here. SOB is pretty much an online self-paced program. It's very, very beginner friendly. You can access it from a phone. You can actually do this whole thing from a phone if that's all you had. And you get in here and you literally just follow the steps, y'all. The first 6 modules, at least, maybe 7, 6. The first 6 modules, pretty much go through these. They're going to tell you all about the program, what you can't do. And then when you get ready to set up your store, there's a module right here that tells you can use Stand Store or Beacons. You actually can use other platforms too. But if you want to use something that they give you a tutorial on, it would be one of these two. They literally walk you through how to set up your store step by step, y'all. It's a video, there's screenshots. Follow the steps. You can set this up in your store. And this same program that y'all see me talking about and telling y'all about is the same program that you can promote if you want to and earn 100% profit, right? It's an amazing community attached. So not only do you get this online program right here that you can resell for 100% profit, they also teach you a little bit about how to be faceless, how to do faceless content. Like I said, they teach you if you want to be a TikTok shop girly, if you want to do Amazon influencer, if you want to learn how to get brand deals, if you want to become an esthetician in your state, they give you the steps and like the practice tests, how to flip arena suites, how to set up a print on demand shop through Etsy. So all of that is extra added bonuses. If you know you don't want to do any of this stuff, you don't even have to come in these modules, right? I always tell people, if you want to make money and you want to make money in a timely fashion, get in here, follow the first 6 modules, set up your store, and you can start promoting SOB, y'all. So that way, when you're talking about this program, you promote everything that's in it. And it's something in it that's going to catch somebody's eye because it's something in there that somebody wants to do, right? And they'll be getting the whole entire program. On top of that, you also have this private rights module, and all of these are ebooks. So let's say you don't want to sell SOB. You want to just sell a couple ebooks, right? You have access to all of these ebooks that are already created, already done for you. Somebody else already did the work. and you can take these ebooks and say that they're yours because these are PLR. That means that you don't have to basically it's yours. You can do what you want. You can fully customize it. You can change up the price. You can do sales. You can do promotions. It doesn't matter. So you may want to do that. You may want to just bundle up a couple ebooks together and sell those. You could do that if you wanted to, because they give you access to all of these. And I'm not gonna read them because y'all should be able to see them. But not only can you promote these and make money from them, y'all, you have to remember these are educational ebooks too. So you have access to all of this information. You have access to a vendor's list. You have access to how to do drop shipping, right? You have access to how to start a vending machine business. So even though these are ebooks that you can use to make money by promoting them to people who want to learn any of this stuff, you can actually learn these things too if you wanted to. How to build business credit, right? So multiple ways to look at this. So you get access to all of that too inside of SOB. There's also a calendar. As you can see, they do Monday call. Oh, this is new. They started doing orientation. Okay. So every Monday, there's Monday motivational call, and every Wednesday, there's a Q&A call, y'all, every single week. So not only do you get a done for you program, you also get ongoing support. So you can always get on these lives and you can ask your questions or just listen in, y'all. So it's not like you're getting something and it's like, oh, I don't know what to do. You literally have full support of the entire community. And then this is new. These 6 p.m. orientation, I guess that's helping new people who get in who need extra help. So that's been added on every Tuesday. So I don't know if y'all know, but these calls alone, y'all, that's worth a lot of money because that's somebody's time and effort that they're having to do this every single week, 3 times a week, right? What time is it? Why is she calling me? 3 times a week. On top of that, you have your community, y'all, where you can come over here and you can ask any questions that you want to ask, share your wins or whatever it is you want to see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what she wants. Y'all, let me know in the chat if that makes sense so far, what I said. Let me know. Then I'm gonna go through here and show y'all some of the testimonials, like what people are saying about this program, y'all. Y'all gonna be amazed. This is people from all over the country. You need to be in the US to do this. Different walks of life. Don't you hate when somebody call you and you call them back and they don't answer? What? But anyways, this is people from all different places, y'all. And I haven't even seen this one. It was 3 days ago. She said, to God be the glory. There's only one. If there's anyone doubting themselves who just started, please keep going. I started this journey 12 months ago as a 54-year-old empty nester, just wanting to get out of survival mode, not knowing if I was smart enough or tech savvy enough. But I just knew the calling that God put on my heart to try. No one is getting out of there alive, as my late son taught me. So chase your dreams. And then she said, thank you to the creator. Let me go down. She said, I started promoting on January 6th, y'all. So she started promoting SOB January 6th. And she said that's when things really changed for the better. She made $100K in 2 months. Y'all, this lady made $100,000 selling just SOB in 2 months. Y'all, I don't think y'all understand that. So from January 6th to March 6th, she hit 100K, over 100K. That's crazy. And she does go live too, though. She said, I still can't believe this is my life right now. Never at a 9 to 5 will you see these types of numbers. Exactly, y'all. Unless you're working a whole bunch of hours. And that's not the goal, right? We want to work less and make more. She said, now I'm truly out of survival mode and on a mission to help as many moms as I can break free. Thank you all to SOB who supported me on my lives. I truly appreciate it. So look, y'all, screenshot right there. January 6th to March 6th, this lady made $101,000. Okay? So why do you think you can't get in here and make $5,000 a month or $10K a month? You absolutely can. But it's up to you. It's up to you. Yes, I want to say it's only for US because I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know for a fact digital marketing and selling digital products is in other countries. I'm just not sure exactly how this one will work. I know with UBC, the course that I bought, that one is international. Like the actual course I started with. Now that one is a little bit higher. It's $499. But if you're serious about learning digital marketing, I know for a fact that's international. It's sold like all over the world. And that course also comes in other languages. So not only is it written in English, it's written in like 5 other languages, like French, German, Portuguese, Spanish, and there's a fifth one that I don't know. But this one I'm not sure how that will work. Y'all. So if y'all don't see that as motivation enough right there, 100,000 in 2 months. I was just telling y'all about the lady who made 100,000 in 4 months. Now we got somebody who done beat her and did it in 2 months. Is it a competition now? I feel like I need to get on the ball, right? But that's why I love SOB, because it's very beginner friendly, and I've never seen this many people like have so much success when it comes to digital marketing so fast. Like beginners get in here, they join this program, and some of them make their money back the same day. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be you. It can be, but some of them make their money back the same day by getting starting to do what they need to do and promoting. Some of them make their money back in a week. So you have nothing to lose, y'all. If you sitting in the live and you still wondering like, well, should I do this or should I not? You overthinking it already, because at the end of the day you're literally making a one-time investment to join to get a done for you digital program that you can resell for 100% profit. So technically all you got to do is make one sale and you've already made that back. From then on you're making 100% profit every time you promote it or sell it to somebody. And of course it's up to you to learn how to do that. You have to reach your audience, whoever your target audience is, and you have to be able to portray the value. Like, how is this product going to help them in their life? How is it going to change their life, right? So as long as you can do that and you can solve somebody's problem, you can make income online with digital products. Okay, I'm gonna link it in the chat in case anybody is interested. I'm gonna link SOB so that way it's easier for y'all to find. But y'all, SOB is only $144 right now. Like, you can't beat that. I told y'all I started for $499 with UBC. Y'all will get the opportunity to start for $144. And that's not a payment, y'all. That's the entire amount. One-time payment, no hidden fees, no reoccurring payments. And you can literally use payment options if you needed to. So if you still needed to do payments on that price, you could through Klarna, through Afterpay, through Affirm. You just got to be, like I say, the number one thing for people is getting out of their own way. Getting out of their own way and not psyching themselves out thinking they can't do this, and really realizing like this is for anybody. I'm going to show y'all a few more testimonials in here from different people. Like I said, that lady right there, I think she said she was 54. But I did link SOB in the chat. If anybody is interested, it's in the chat, y'all. But let me go look, because I haven't even looked at the testimonials in like the last few days, honestly. So that one was new to me. Let's see. That one was new to me. I'm going to actually click this because she said 4 hours ago, back-to-back 1K days. 4 days in a row, y'all. What y'all waiting on? 4 days in a row, she made over 1K. She said, just a year ago, I could have never imagined making 5K a month in my 9 to 5, working 40 hours. And now in just 4 days, I have surpassed making $5,000. I think I spent so many of my good years just working and slaving to collect a check. And now I can do it from the comfort of my bed. I'm trying to tell y'all, March 6th through March 9th, she's made $5,000, y'all. 3 days, 4 days, however you want to look at it. You just have to show up, y'all. You got to show up. You got to post content, because if you don't post content, how is anybody going to know you have anything for them? How are they going to know your product is for them? How are they going to know you selling anything, right? It's just like if you were selling a physical product, shoes, clothes, hair, you would have to promote your business, because how is somebody going to know you selling that stuff if you're not out there promoting it? Y'all, it's the same thing with digital products. You have to get on social media and you have to post content, and you need to go live sometimes. Do you have to show your face in the live? No, you don't. You can actually do a faceless live until you get comfortable and not show your face and just talk about the product. But once you get comfortable, y'all, and you start making income, there should be no reason why y'all be still shy, not want to show y'all face. At the end of the day, do you want to be broke or do you want to make money? Like, it's a choice. Which one you want to do? I'm gonna change my life this month. Look, you have to speak it out loud. The fact that you said it is the first start, right? You have to say it. Like, you not only do you have to say it, you have to believe it, y'all. I'm gonna show you. Let me see if I can find testimonials of people who say that they got this program and like literally made their first sale within a short amount of time. Matthew, he even said he had his first 1K day. He's a guy. So if there's men in here, y'all, you can sell SOB too. There's actually a lot of guys inside of SOB. Daisy said, now made 30K as a beginner. I wasn't even going to post this, but God said, show them what's possible. I've only been working SOB consistently since December 1st. Even then, I was part-time. After I walked away from my corporate job in January was my full-time month of consistency as a digital marketer. And we're only at the beginning of March. I'm so grateful that I decided to stand on business and stop being scared, trust God, and take action. Y'all, she at 30K now, simply because she said she just going to go all in. She said, as a beginner in digital marketing, a single mom of 4 kids, if I can do it, so can you. Same thing I tell y'all almost every day, right? Almost every day. She said that she made a sale today and hit her 1,000 followers. Y'all, the community is the best thing about SOB. I'm gonna just tell y'all, everybody in here is supportive. If you want to go live and you shy, if you come in here and announce that you're going live, they will come to your live and support you, especially on TikTok. Support you on live, share you out, engage, so that way people start to come in the room so you can actually talk about the product. Matthew said, lost for words, 15K in 1 day, short of 2 months. I think he meant 1 month, because I know darn well he ain't made that. Wait a minute now. I think he meant 1 month. Oh, 1 day short of 2 months. Okay, tell me some. So he made let's just say 2 months, y'all. He made 15K in 2 months. That's good. I need to be honest. I had no idea what I was getting myself into with digital marketing, especially SOB. I didn't know whether I wasted my money or what the outcome would be. The way I'm feeling right now, I cannot put it into words. All I can say is God leads me and I follow. Even when I think we are alone, God is leading us to another calling. So he basically admitting that when he got it, he thought he wasted his money because he didn't know what to expect. And look what happened. And that's what be with a lot of y'all. Y'all be waiting. Y'all don't be want to do nothing. Y'all don't even know how much y'all could be missing out on if you just take the first step and start. Because like I said, you have 2 options. You either stay knowing exactly what to expect. You know your struggles. Y'all know what they are. I don't. But you know your routine every day. You either keep doing what you already know is going to happen, or you try something different that could change your life. Like, which one you going to choose? That's the only way I can put it. And that's the same thing that I did, y'all. I'm not telling y'all nothing different that I didn't do. I literally was working a job that was stressing me out to the max. And I could have just said, nope, I'm not buying no course. I'm not doing digital marketing. I'm going to just keep trying to figure this out. And guess what? I wouldn't be here. A year, 9 to 5 free, y'all. Sunday made 1 year for me. So this is not hard to do. You do, like I say, have to put in work. Asia is one of the people who's faceless. She made 10K in February, completely faceless. Manny made 24K in 2 months. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I don't see no other community with this many people. Is it raining? With this many people making the amount of income that they be making. 24K in 2 months. I don't think y'all know what y'all be missing. I'm just saying. That's crazy. This person got 3 sales while on live. Chris is faceless. He said he crossed $1,000. Grace made her first sale. I'm trying to find some new ones. Let's see. She said she just made her first sale. After weeks of procrastination and doubting and watching everybody move, I finally secured another sale with SOB. Yep, y'all better quit watching. No watching. Lisa got her first sale. Veronica did 100K in 3 months. Y'all, all of this is SOB, promoting SOB, y'all, because that's how amazing the community is. Daisy said she had another 1K day. Love this. Join February 13th. Even with being sick and having 6 kids, I made more in 4 days than I would have in my part-time job in a month. So grateful I took the leap to this amazing opportunity. So, yep, y'all, this is SOB. Like I said, it stands for standing on business. I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. If y'all have questions about anything that I talked about, put it in the chat, y'all, while I'm on live, because y'all got me right here to answer questions. If you do want to join, like I say, it's linked in the chat now. If you see the live later today or later on, it's going to be linked in the description. And then you can always find it linked in my bio too, my YouTube bio. Like I said, you can utilize payment options, y'all, if you need to. It doesn't matter. You can use Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay, Zip. My biggest piece of advice would be not to sit on it and wait too long, because the next thing you know, y'all, as fast as time is going, we're gonna be in 2027. Like, it's literally March already. March 10th at that. Like, that's crazy. It's crazy how fast time is going by. I don't know if it's going by fast for y'all, but for me it is. Super fast. So yep. I'm gonna share a few more of these, and then, like I said, if y'all think of any questions, any more questions, put them in the chat, y'all. Put them in the chat. Oh, I'm really yawning. Matthew said he made 10K in a month and a half. Oh my God, why did it do that? I hate when my thing do that. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to get it back off. Y'all, is it big for y'all too? I hate, you know what? I love Apple, but these MacBook products be driving me nuts. Like, how do you zoom back out? Zoom me back out. Shoot. I just clicked the button and it just zoomed in. It does that all the time. Sucks. Like I said, any questions, y'all, put it in the chat. SOB is linked in the chat. I do have it marked down, y'all, to 144. That's it. 144, you can join a community that could possibly change your entire life, depending on your own effort, y'all. I always have to say that, because everybody is not going to put in the work. Some of y'all lazy. I'm just going to say it. Y'all lazy. Y'all want everything handed to y'all. This is not hard to do. We got people in here. There's a guy in here named Tony, y'all. He's 62 years old. Not tech savvy, don't know much about the internet. He got in here and made 3K in 1 week, and then turned around and doubled it in 2 weeks. A 62-year-old man who admitted he knows nothing about none of this stuff. If he can do it, anybody can do it, y'all. He probably got in here, followed the directions, set it up, and started making content. If he had questions, he probably joined those calls that you get. He probably was asking questions, and they probably was supporting him on his lives. If he even, I think he go live. I'm not even sure, but that's all you have to do, y'all. You got to be willing to put in the work, though. You got to meet the person halfway. You have to. So I see somebody on here said they sold to somebody in the UK. So I guess UK can do it. This person said they just purchased SOB and they already have a sale pending. Here's Tony. This is who I was just talking about, y'all. So he got in here and he made 3K his first week. He ended the month at $9,000, y'all. Over 9,000. He's 62 years old. He said it again in this one. I'm 62 and not tech savvy. I run my business for 2 to 3 hours a day. That's it. Y'all, I don't know what y'all be waiting on, especially if you're somebody who is needing the extra money. You need to find a way to join SOB, because you know what? Y'all find a way to join and buy everything else that y'all don't need, that's not bringing y'all no kind of income. But then when it comes to something that could change your life and actually make you money, y'all hesitate. I'll never understand that. For me, I hesitate too, but only for a little while. only for a little bit, and then I figured it out real quick. Like, I don't hesitate long, because at the end of the day, you either gonna see the value or you're not. Waiting days, weeks, months is crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. Patricia joined the Amazon influencer program. Uh Shadrach. That's Shadrach. Shadrach. That's different. Made his first sale. Shadrach. And that's different. Justine, first sale. Y'all, as y'all can see, you have to keep going. Like, the only way you don't make your first sale is if you quit or you doing nothing. Right? I just started and I already got my first sale. This really did motivate me even more. Keeping God first in everything I do. Telling you. 13K from the phone. It works. So I think y'all get the point. Like I say, I'm gonna stay on here probably 2 more minutes to see if y'all got any more questions. And I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. Finding a way this week. Survivor of severe domestic violence and survival. I'm sorry to hear that Helene, Hurricane Helene, been sick, homeless, and alone for over a year. Have to make it happen. Yes, absolutely. You gotta make it happen, because you can turn your life around too. Y'all, it's possible for everybody. Sorry to hear that though, but it is possible for everybody. Everybody. I've heard all kinds of stuff, y'all, and stories. I'm telling y'all, you got to figure out a way, and y'all got to put in the work. It's just that simple. Like I said, you get the community, which is where you can come and talk and, ask questions. You have your classroom. This is the actual program. This is for men and women, y'all. They give you everything you need to start, the logo, your description. Literally, you can just get everything. You don't have to think about this, y'all. Only thing you need to do is learn how to create content. And they have this content creation module right here that's going to teach you how to create content that stops the scroll, and then how to grow your following, especially on TikTok. Especially for TikTok, because TikTok got that rule where you got to have so many followers for the link. And then you have your calendar, where you get a Monday call every Monday. This is new orientation on Tuesday, I guess, for new people. And then every Wednesday, y'all, get on these Q&A calls. If you are stuck, if you lost, if you got a question, you got all the support you need in this community, y'all. That's why you see so many people saying that they've made this amount of money, or their first sale, or they grew their following, or whatever the case may be, because the support is there. What do my daughter want? Everybody wants something. What? Everybody wants something. All right, y'all. Any last minute questions for these last couple minutes that I'm going to be on here? Okay, did I? Oh, I did get it. Let me know, y'all. Any more questions? All right, I'll take it. That's it. Like I said, SOB, y'all, is a amazing community and super valuable. I didn't even mention like the business programs that they teach. Like, so right here, real quick, let's say you don't want to do like digital products. They actually teach you all these business courses. So if you wanted to start any of these kinds of businesses, you could learn here. So this is for people who want to do something else on top of digital products. Maybe you want to do an event planning, notary public. Maybe you want to be a travel agent, learn how to do background checks, any of this stuff. You get access to all of this too inside of SOB. So, like I say, it's no reason you cannot get in here and find your lane, find a way to make money. You just have to want to do it. You have to want to do it. And then they also have one for healthcare professions right here. So any of these businesses too, if you wanted to, you have access to all of these courses. So multiple streams, y'all. But digital products, y'all, I'm telling y'all, that's the simplest way to get in the game and start making income from your phone at that. Straight from your phone. Straight from your phone. Y'all, I think my light about to die. It already looks weird. It looks crazy sitting over there. But I think it's gonna die. Any last minute questions? I still got 3 people in here. Y'all got questions or y'all good? Y'all good? Oh, I feel like I got so much to do. I don't know why I feel like that, but I do. And it's for other people though. Like that's the thing. None of it is for me. It's for other people. But there's life, right? What? What group did I request to be in? It says couldn't send. Delete. People so weird. Okay, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. I take it y'all got the information. No more questions. All I can tell y'all is get started. If you see this live later, the like I said, SOB is in the description, or you can go to my bio. It's only 144 right now. If you need to utilize payments, do it. Don't hesitate, y'all. Don't procrastinate. Your life could literally look completely different in a matter of months, depending on what you do with the information. If y'all got any questions, DM me on Instagram. My link is in bio. And that's pretty much all I got. But thank y'all for watching. I may come back tonight. If I do, it's going to be later. And if not, it's going to be tomorrow.